All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know who it is, man. Y'all know what today is, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's get it. It's time to get out that bed, man. Time to get moving, get up, get that coffee. You know what I'm saying? If you got to get up and go smoke you a cigarette or whatever the case it is, whatever it is you got to do to get yourself moving this morning, let's go, let's get it. Get out that bed, turn it loose. All right, man. Yes, indeed. Just getting in from the gym. I like to come talk to y'all after I done got that in. You know what I'm saying? Got my blood is flowing, my everything is awake. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead on and get this thing going, man. All right, I see some eyes on me. All right, that'll work. Okay, good deal, good deal. All right, man. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Hope you got a chance to do something productive, something that brought you joy, or if you was, you know what I'm saying, the person bringing the joy. So this morning, man, what I want to talk to y'all about is I want to talk to y'all about progress and not perfection. Okay. I'm talking about progress and not perfection. All right. Now, when some of us start to do things, you know what I'm saying? I know that, a lot of us try to aim to be perfect. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what you got to understand is this: before perfection can ever be reached, you must start the progress to get there. Okay. Now, let me be very very clear and very realistic with y'all. All right, perfection is almost impossible to reach. Okay, especially when it's being viewed through the eyes of another human being. Okay, and this is why you got to be very very careful about who you allow to talk into your life and who you seek advice from. Okay, now, just to kind of, what I'm saying, like every time I come talk to y'all, man, I try to talk from my own perspective. I don't, because I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you've been through. All right. But I always try to use myself as an example. All right. So, um, most of y'all have heard me talk about my weight loss. You know what I'm saying? I was a heavy boy, man. But in order for me to have gotten back to a comfortable weight for myself, to where my clothes fit good, and bending over to tie my shoe wasn't a significant emotional event, I had to go through the progress. I had to scale back on some of the things I was eating. I had to incorporate more workouts. I had to incorporate more water. All right. See, a lot of us think that the minute we say we're gonna do something, that it's just gonna automatically happen and we're gonna be perfect at it. All right. You got to stop setting yourself up for failure like that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. You remember last week I talked to y'all about the mindset of children. Okay. Now, understand when I say that, I'm not saying that you should be childlike in your thinking. I'm just saying you might want to go back and use some of those tactics, if that makes sense. All right. So, like, when we got most of us that have children, what do we always tell them? Hey, just have fun, try it out. And if you don't like it, it's okay. See, I really think that as we get older as adults, man, we try to distance ourselves from the things that'll keep life really, really simple for us. All right. Now, some of us know people who, they always want to be perfect. Now, I want you to just ask yourself this question: that person that you know who's always striving for perfection, how much unnecessary stress are they putting on themselves? How much uh, how much comfort do they have around other people? All right. Now, please understand, ladies and gentlemen, if that's what you're going for, that's fine. But just understand that that's a very hard goal to reach. I tell with my business team, I always I tell my team, and my mentors tell me, write things down, put them in front of you so that you can see them. If you have a goal, you know what I'm saying, or a plan. If you write it down and then as you accomplish things, you can take them off your list. See, that is a form of progression that's helping you work towards that perfection. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? If you write it down and you see it, when you scratch it off a list, now that's a sense of accomplishment. Okay, I got that done. Now let's move on to the next thing. Now I got that done. All right. So as you do that, you're feeding that internal accomplishment clock, as what I like to call it, your accomplishment clock. All right. So let's be very very careful about that, y'all. I mean, some of us just think that perfection is everything. And like I say, I don't want to turn into to a preacher or nothing like that on y'all, but ain't but one person ever walked this planet that was perfect. You can believe that if you want to, or that's up to you. I believe that. Okay. And even that person had their struggles. So if that person was perfect and you are trying to be that, what makes you think you're going to achieve it? I didn't say don't go for it. I'm just wanting you to have very realistic expectations with yourself. Very, very rarely, ladies and gentlemen, do people just pick up things and they're perfect at them. Very, very rarely. Okay. Think about, athletes, Usain Bolt, still got the title for the fastest human. But go back and see his first Olympic event. Go back and watch him when he first started running. He didn't get to where he was just because he stepped on the track and said, I want to run. You got to put in the work to get to that level, ladies and gentlemen. And that's everything that you do, whether it's a business venture, a relationship, a friendship. Everything has to be progress towards being what it can be. Okay. Like I got friends I've been knowing for all my life. You know what I'm saying? We've had disagreements, we've fallen out from time to time, but that's that progress. That is that coming together and understanding that, while having relationships and maintaining them are tough because people are living life, it doesn't mean you can't keep progressing to make it to where it needs to be. All right. So with that being said, man, I just wanted to hop on here real quick. Y'all know I had to give it to you on Monday mornings, but I want you to take this with you. All right. Throughout the course of this week, I want you to work towards progress. Okay. Whatever it is you've been thinking about, I know we almost out of March. You know what I'm saying? Quarter of the year is almost gone. All right. What are you working towards? Is it realistic and your expectations? And can you get there? Start making that progress. Whatever it is, whatever it may be. Like I think I said this before. If you want to read some books, okay, start. Don't say I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna read a whole book in one day. It may not be realistic for you. Okay. Maybe you need to read a couple pages every day. Maybe you want to, work on your weight loss. All right. Don't just go in and say I'm stopping everything. Cut back. Do it in moderation. Be careful when you try to seek perfection that you don't run yourself crazy or run the folks around you crazy. Okay. So that's my call to y'all this week, man. Go out and strive for progression and not perfection. Get better every day, little by little. And in the end, or however long you give yourself, whether it's a month or 2 months, whatever the case may be, you'll get a chance to see that progress, and that progress will keep you going till you can reach your goal. All right. What's going on? Let me check my man out right here. See what I got in the comments. What it do, Mr. Devin Hall? Say, I'm here for all the motivation and knowledge you will drop. Hey, man, I appreciate you hopping on, man. I just try to say something of content, of sustenance. You know what I'm saying? Something that somebody can use. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you for hopping on, man. Like I say, it's still relatively early. 6:30 here, 7:30 Central Standard Time, and then 8:30 on the East Coast. So y'all know the deal though, man. As y'all come on and you catch this later on, whatever the case may be, make sure you drop your city, man, drop your state. Leave me a comment. I'll make sure I get back to you. But I got to get going, man. I got to go get showered so I can get up here and go, educate the young peoples coming along behind me. All right. And I tell my cadets and I tell my football players, man, always seek to get better every day. Progress and not perfection. All right. Y'all have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Have a fantastic week. And y'all know the deal, man. As always, Willie Ray love y'all, man. Y'all be safe out there.